Joe Biden, or the Biden family now, because I don't know if you saw this just recently, but Hunter Biden got slapped with a pretty sizable tax lien by the District of Columbia.
Close to $500,000.
Yeah. And apparently he didn't pay state income taxes in 2017 and 2018, amounting to over $200,000 each year. He didn't pay his taxes. Now, remember, this is the same Hunter Biden who just earlier this year attested in a child custody proceeding in Arkansas that he was unemployed and has no income since May of 2019. He's got significant debts, in part arising from his prior divorce, and certainly couldn't possibly afford to pay any child support. Meanwhile, we've reported to you before, he's living in a $12,000 a month Hollywood Hills rental home, and we've shown you the photos. Well, we haven't shown them to you. We've talked about them. Driving a $130,000 Porsche Panamera, and eating at the Waldorf Astoria, having lunch there, which, I'm guessing is $30 to $60 a person for a lunch, for a light lunch. I haven't been to the Waldorf Astoria, but I'm sure it's expensive. Mm-hmm. Just because it's got two names like that, it's got to be expensive. Somebody's got to pay for all that signage. But in any event, he resolves this tax lien from the District of Columbia within 6 days. Now, that couldn't be by doing anything other than just paying it. They won't, first of all, they really won't negotiate with you when they've got a tax lien. But even if they would negotiate a little bit with you, it takes a lot of time and a lot of convincing to get them to move down on those numbers. He resolved it in 6 days. That means he paid it.
Wonder where that money came from.
Where'd the money come from? Let's check Joe Biden's campaign accounts. That's a campaign expense, isn't it? Cleaning up after my son. So anyway, this family, this family's pathetic. The Biden family, through and through. And we've reported on a bunch of their different relatives and the kind of things that they do. I mean, they're just living off the public dole. They're living off our money that we pay in taxes. And they just do whatever they want to do. They break the law. They don't stand behind their obligations. And nobody in the mainstream media takes them to account for it. I mean, you notice this story's not being reported on in the mainstream media.
How about the Clintons? All politicians.
There you go.
They and their families play by completely different rules.
They're like these fat leeches that got stuck on our necks. We can't get them off of us. They're just drinking our life force out of us in the form of our tax money. Thank you for listening to the Morgan Streetman Show. We hope you enjoyed what you heard. And if you did, please click like and subscribe to help us out. And remember that we recommend that you exercise your brain at least once a week.